What is up, guys? It is Jack, back up in this bitch with 10 years fitness. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and in today's video we are talking about addiction. Okay, the word, what it means and its usage in society today, especially applied to fitness, because that's what we do here. But yeah, to get into this, I just want to say, I'm not trying to be nitpicky and say, oh, you're using the word wrong, you're using the word wrong, you know, I want to call you out, you know, C.T. Fletcher, you're iron addicts, I'm calling you out. No, you know, that's not what I'm about. Okay, I'm not that guy, I'm not here to do that. I just want to say, we need to recognise what addiction actually means and is, so I can help you guys out, okay, or you can help yourselves out moreover, okay. You can look at this video and afterward ask yourself about your relationship with a number of different things, but most specifically fitness, okay, because that's why we're here today. But yeah, so to get into it, the word addiction then, it's thrown around a lot these days, and a lot of people like to say they're addicted to certain things. Okay, like they say, like C.T. Fletcher's people, they say, well, like iron addicts are addicted to going to the gym and the hardcore training philosophy. People say they're addicted to cycling, they're addicted to running, and then at the same time people say they're addicted to shopping, addicted to chocolate, Call of Duty, a whole number of different things. Most of the time people just mean that they really like that thing. Okay, they really enjoy this thing, so they keep doing it. I'm addicted. Okay, people like to be extreme, they like to exaggerate. It is what it is, I don't have a problem with that. But that's not strictly the correct usage of it, and like I say, I'm not trying to call these people out, that's fine, you can say that if you want, I'm not really bothered. But the point of this video is for people recognising when they do have an actual addiction to something. Now, the actual definition of addiction then means that you have a negative and obsessive relationship with something. Okay, so something is driving you into a bad place mentally, financially, or in the real world in some way, yet you keep doing it. You don't break away from it, you keep doing that thing. So, for example, gambling. People lose all kinds of money on it, but they're hooked. They keep going back because they're addicted, they have a negative relationship. People who are alcoholics. Okay, alcohol is ruining their life, it's damaging their social life and their career or whatever, but they keep drinking, they keep doing it. Okay, it's a negative relationship, but it's obsessive, they keep doing it. That is the true definition of addiction. Okay, it's not just that you really like something and you keep doing it, okay, because addiction is never a good thing, okay, it's a bad thing, full stop. So, the question I want to ask, okay, is, and this is for everyone, whether you consider yourself or label yourself an addict of something or not. If you're watching this, you're probably into fitness, I'm assuming, but this does apply to anything, like I say. Do you have a good relationship with fitness or anything else, okay? Are you actually addicted, okay? Because a lot of people in fitness, I see this a lot, they don't have that good relationship, and I've had it before. And I'm not going to say I was addicted, although you could say that, but I was obsessed with getting lean, okay? You could say I was addicted to it, because I wanted to get so lean that it drove me to full-blown anorexia. Okay, I know I'm not the only one. There was that famous case of the Calvin Klein model who looked good as fuck before. Like a great physique, like one that a lot of people who go to the gym shoot for. But he was so obsessed with getting lean so he could be in more cover shoots and to meet the standards of his potential employers, the people that took him on for photo shoots and stuff, that he actually went to full-blown anorexia as well. Okay, there's before and after pictures of him where he looked amazing before, and after he looked shriveled up and scrawny, and it looked near death, to be honest with you, and it was certainly in a very unhealthy place. So his relationship with fitness and body image was a bad one. That was addiction to being lean. He drove him that far, okay, to that point. And the other way around, you've got guys like Rich Piana, okay, and I know he's just started his new series called Better by the Day. Well, it must have been running about a month now, but before that, he was in a very bad place. I mean, there's interviews of him with Jerry Ward literally admitting to having bigorexia. He stands there and plays it down like, oh, I think we all have bigorexia, we all need to be bigger. I was in a video clip next to some other bigger guy. Okay, I thought he was bigger, and I looked at the video clip and I was actually bigger. Right, I was standing there wishing I was like him when I'm actually bigger. Like, that's crazy, that mindset. Okay, that whole thing that he's going on about. And Rich Piana's huge, he's like over 300 pounds if I'm not mistaken, or he was at the time when he was making those statements. And yet, we still saw him go on that Bigger by the Day series where he was on an absurd amount of steroids, a ridiculous steroid cycle. despite the fact that he's already huge, he's already got it made. Okay, he's got a new house, at the point he just got married, life was good for Rich, but he was not satisfied with himself. He needed to be bigger and better, and he was risking his health. And he's not young either, like, in order to get all of that. That is addiction to being big, okay? That's bigorexia, a negative relationship with building muscle. And, you know, those are two examples of, like, famous, I guess, public figures within fitness, or within the whole realm of body image, I guess. So I think that what we need to ask ourselves as just regular guys, average Joes, is we need to look at our relationship with the gym and fitness. And because a lot of people get demotivated, they get stressed out with it, and a lot of people do have a negative relationship with it because they feel they never look like the way they want to look, as in the case of Rich and the Calvin Klein guy. And I've been there, as I said myself. So, and that's because of the standards of the industry, like, and the standards of the online fitness community in particular, because they're ridiculous and pumped up by negative community, because I'm not going to get into it, but an anonymity that allows people to act shitty with no consequences, so people do, and everyone goes around hating on each other's physique, so we all feel small and weird and whatever. But a lot of people are affected negatively by that, so they go into the gym and training hard, but because they're involved in this community, they're actually more insecure than guys who don't even bother with the gym. They don't even lift. I hate that phrase, but like, those guys are more secure than a lot of guys who go to the gym and actually look very good compared to what's average, but because they're such skewed and ridiculous standard and such a crazy mindset because of the fitness community, the guys who actually look good have zero confidence about the way they look. Okay, that's a really bad relationship to have with fitness, okay, and that's something that you need to look at. Similarly, if you have a relationship with fitness, that means you have nothing else going on in your life. You're so focused on it that you never go out to eat with friends. You never go for a drink with friends, okay, because you've got to stay in and make sure you're hitting your meal plan, hitting your macros. You've got to eat clean. You avoid social situations to eat clean. You have to skip on things to hit the gym. That's crazy, dude. You're missing out on real, like, opportunities in real life, social opportunities for the gym. Okay, that's a negative, well, you do what makes you happy. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but realistically, is the whole gym thing at that point adding anything to your life? Or is it making you, like, a social outcast? Is it making you reclusive? Is it making you have a crap social life for the fact that you look good? And what's the point in looking good if you're just stuck in the house on your own? Right? I mean, obviously you do it for yourself, right? Don't get me wrong, but, like, man, a lot of people train to look good to impress others. I mean, that's not me, but a lot of people do. Yet that's kind of conflicted by the fact that that's the only thing they've got going on in their life, okay? They don't focus on the things that make the biggest difference so that they can look good and move toward their fitness goals, although maybe not in optimal fashion. But then they've got other things going on in their life as well, like career, relationships, family, and all that kind of stuff. So, a lot of the time it can be useful to step back and think, okay, what is my relationship with fitness? Okay, is it adding to my life? Is it taking away from it? Do I need to change things up? Do I need to think about this? Do I need to change my mindset? Am I unhappy with the way I look? Shall I compare that to what's realistic rather than the ridiculous standards of the fitness community? Just some food for thought, guys. There wasn't really a point to this video. Maybe there was, the whole thing about, you know, your relationship with fitness, but I brought up a lot in this video. There's a lot to take in. Maybe go back and watch it again if you have any questions about it. Don't feel shy to comment down below. I'll be happy to reply. I usually reply to all of the comments left on my videos, but anyway, guys, that's all I have to say on that for now. So hope you found that helpful. Thanks for watching. I've been Jack with 10 Liters Fitness. I'll see you guys in the next one.